It's Game 5 and the rivalry tensions are alive as we walk into Kyle Field, but let me assure you, I told my guys, just because they're the number 11 team in the country doesn't mean that you don't have a shot. You give your all, you put it all on the field, and we have a great shot at winning this game. And we hate Texas A&M, so let's go get them. Woo, Pig Sooie!
The old Southwest Conference, alive and well once again here today as these two rivals are set to square off, and we are set to bring it to you. Welcome to Kyle Field in College Station, Texas. It's the Arkansas Razorbacks and the Texas A&M Aggies. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
When you walk into Kyle Field in College Station, Texas, it is so dynamic. From the traditions, the cheering, the crowd in unison, it is straight up and down of electric Aggie pride. This is one of the most unique places you can ever watch a college football game, and we expect it to be just as loud and energetic here today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Razorbacks headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Aggies offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Last time these two squared off in the Southwest Classic, it was the Aggies gigging the Razorbacks in a close one.
I think we saw a lot of mental toughness in that game, too, by Texas A&M. Things didn't always go great, but they were always seemingly able to respond, and I think that's going to be a big key in this one.
And which one can keep their cool? In these rivalry games, sometimes it pops a little bit more. There's more emotion, and there's more adrenaline, and sometimes you can make some bad decisions. A&M did a good job last year, but a big challenge with the Razorbacks today.
Throwing Reed. Fires on the move. Got a man. It's Horton.
And I think one of the secret sauces from a year ago for A&M was Craver and Concepcion. They were the best 1-2 punch in college football as far as playmaking receivers. Guys that could catch it short and take it long. Now you bring in Horton, who comes over from Alabama. This receiving core now, can they continue to grow? Can the passing game get better, Palmer, and take that next step?
Well, the good news is you still got Marcel Reed throwing the football, right? A guy with tons of experience and a guy who's made a lot of big...
Maybe some room here. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. The Aggies are marching down the field. Keeps it himself and gets to first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. This defense might be reeling after those last two and now facing first and goal. Tight end now in motion. Play fake, Marcel Reed. Pocket breaking down. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Quarterback will keep it. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. It's those kinds of mistakes that just drive you crazy. It can ruin a drive. The false start backs him up on 3rd and goal. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He gets a hand on it, it's blocked. He didn't get it, and what a stop by this defense to get the football back.
And the short field goals are a lot harder to block because they get up high in the air, but nice job by the kick block unit getting in there, getting their hands up, and blocking them a field goal, baby.
The Razorbacks offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. We'll be seeing plenty of this guy, Sutton Smith. He has become a key piece of this offense.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me...
Could be an alley. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. They'll ride the hot hand. And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close. First play of the period will be a second down. The give is to Smith. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's cut. The Razorbacks will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Gives it on the option. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls it on the option. Picks up the first down. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Wide receiver going in motion. Running it to the right. Got a little grass. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. And the Aggies have it with a 1st and 10. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wide receiver comes in motion. Play fake, Reed. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Aggies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll run it. It's Owens. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Here's Reed to throw. Here's a heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. Texas A&M will use its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Now he's going to break the pocket. Oh, he's got some space. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. It's 1st and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. Back to throw, it's Reed. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Got it right in the heart of the end zone. When this place gets loud, it starts to sway. They've renovated, reinforced, and still the rafters are shaking.
Yeah, and they still come out, and they still got the 12th man tradition. So many traditions at this school, and that's why they support and they love their team, and people want to come play here.
Here he comes with the return. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Running inside. It's Smith. Crosses the 30. He's got away. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking downfield on first down. Complete on the left to Smith. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. And leading things off, we take a look at Miami, taking on the Clemson Tigers. Now back over to your game at Kyle Field. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. Still 2 quarters to go in this Southwest Classic, a treasured rivalry in both Fayetteville and College Station.
And the Aggies will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone.
He's loose. He's at the 30. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
And how about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football, great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. And he's in. Touchdown, Arkansas.
And you got to love the mindset that this squad just came out with in the second half. Clearly could not run the football the way they wanted to in the first half. Second half came out with energy, with passion, got the running game going, and then no surprise, they go down the field, they double up the rushing yards, Palmer, and they punch it in the end zone.
You give the guys up front a ton of credit, too, because they were missing some assignments, getting pushed around a little bit here in the first half, which is why they weren't able to have success running the football. And they had a little bit of a come to Jesus, it seems, at halftime. They've come out now playing a little bit angry and finally able to get some movement out front. That made all the difference here on this drive with their ability to run it.
Pressure coming. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Line gets set, first down. They'll move the tight end. On the ground, it's Owens. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Quick completion to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Reed. Snagged out of the air. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. And he'd hoped to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field, and points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Makes the catch, and he's free. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. There's a reason you drag the record books to the recycle bin in a rivalry. There's a crease. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. There he goes. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Razorbacks have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. The run inside. It's Smith. Inside the 35. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Razorbacks! They've got the lead here in the 4th. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bussey. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. So difficult, because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
Now on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Reed. It's complete to the left. Brought down at the 27. It's a 5-yard pickup on the play. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Under fire. It's complete on the right side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
Calls his own number. Ball is loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. How could this happen? Huge mistake, and the defense cashes in with a touchdown, and they're a point away from tying it up.
And it's decision time now because you score the touchdown, you're down 1 late. Do you want to just kick the extra point and tie it up, hope for overtime? Or do you go for 2? Do you get aggressive? Do you trust your quarterback if he has to throw it here to find an open player and give you the lead, even though there is still going to be some time left on the clock?
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Smith. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The Razorbacks take their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Looking for a productive play on first down. Right back to the well. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy. So we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Getting everybody to the line and set. Got to spike it, stop the clock, and get the field goal unit on. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. The line of scrimmage is the 25. It'll be a 42-yard kick for the win. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime day.
And remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, in the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational-type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
We'll get it started here in overtime. Looking for space. It's Owens. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. They want to keep this drive alive. 3rd and short here in overtime. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Looks as if Texas A&M will have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Running inside, it's Owens. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Just a couple they need to pick up here on 3rd and short in overtime. Reed on the play action. Going for 6. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They strike first here in overtime.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Jackson will throw. Zings it complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
The run inside. It's Smith. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. This, the biggest play of the game so far. Going for it on 4th down in overtime. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. 1st and goal, down a touchdown. They have to get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. The inside handoff. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 3rd and goal, and they have to get it in the end zone here to have a chance. They'll try to pound their way in. Touchdown, Arkansas! They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie.
First off, really impressed by how physical this guy is still running the ball this late in the game. But now it's decision time. You want to play it safe, kick the extra point, or are you feeling aggressive to go for 2 points?
And I think this is all about how you feel about your defense and how you feel about this game extending. Do I have a chance? Do I have better players? Am I more fatigued? Like, all this has to come into account because you got a chance right now with 1 play to win this football game.
Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Trying to impose their will with the run. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They'd love to strike first with a touchdown. They'll try to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. He's going to take off. Turning it on. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. 1st and goal, they'll try to take the lead here in the 2nd overtime. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Razorbacks. That score gives them the lead here in the 2nd overtime. Get a hat trick of touchdowns as a Razorback running back, and they start bringing up names like Alex Collins and Madre Hill and Darren McFadden.
How unbelievable is that? Just to be mentioned with those kind of names, that shows you what kind of day this young man's having. Running the football with authority. Arkansas fans, I can promise you, are proud of this young man.
Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Throwing Reed. Fires to the wideout. Oh, and they pick it off. What a huge defensive play in overtime. He'll try to take it back. And the takeaway is the exclamation point. The game saver for the win. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. From the old SWC to the SEC, this rivalry has remained strong, and in this one, the Hogs were too much for the Aggies to handle. That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.